Hello and welcome to a new playthrough, a new Let's Play Poorly of No Man's Sky. So this is a game that came out some number of years ago and it got hit with a lot of bad press because it was, well, frankly crap at the beginning. They overpromised, underdelivered, and overall it just really wasn't the experience that anybody had expected or really what looks like Hello Games had intended. But they released it, people didn't like it. Kind of got left on the trash heap for a lot of people. And then they just kept iterating, improving, expanding, adding in the things that they had promised. And then eventually, maybe about a year and a half, 2 years ago, it got good. And at some point, people started looking at it again and thinking, you know what? This is actually a really good experience. And I started playing this about 2 years ago, and I've loved it since I started. And they've just come out with a pretty decently sized update with a whole bunch of new mechanics and stuff. And they keep doing that year after year, and they probably will continue to do so. But yeah, I figured now is a good time to get started on it, on a Let's Play Poorly of this game. I don't know everything, of course. I haven't gotten super far into what you can do with it, so we'll be learning a lot of this together in a way. Just playing normal style, not survival, not permadeath. Just regular old No Man's Sky. Oh boy. Did not expect to start on a planet with one of those flying around.
Scanner damaged. Repair required. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool aligning laser attachment.
Okay.
Operational.
Just about ready to start. Here we go.
User initialization sequence complete.
Interesting. Okay, so we are in a system that other people have already discovered. You can see it was discovered by Polycore. I've never started in a place that's already been explored by somebody. That's interesting. Okay, so what do we got to do here?
Protection.
Okay, there's toxins. We are in trouble. That's always how you start, though. Okay, we need to find a scan. We do a scan to find some sodium. Oh no, we can't. So we need to get ferrite dust. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I don't want to hit you, dude. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. We need to get some ferrite dust to be able to fix our scanner. The main gameplay loop of this game is collecting resources to create objects, create items, create construction parts, and so forth. And then traveling from system to system exploring. There is combat, and it's gotten better over the years, especially now that it's just been an update, like a piracy update, basically. Similar to the update of X4, but basically it's exploration. That's really what this is all about. So let's repair the scanner. So we go into the multi-tool here, and we're going to go ahead and repair the scanner. There we go. Now we activate the scanner. Now one of the things I love about this game is that the controls are basically always on screen. You always know what you need to do to get to things. There's a couple of exceptions to that, but for the most part, if you've forgotten what a command is or what have you, it's going to tell you what you need to do. So let's go ahead and hit C. Do this. Okay, now we need to go find some sodium. Right up there. There's one. Oh, and there's some over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and run. I'm going to do the punch. Didn't make it. There's a little trick to if you punch and jump pack at the same time. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of fly pretty far. Oh boy. Okay, we're running into trouble now. There we go. Now we got to recharge it. Hit X. Recharge. Done. Okay, now we need to do it a couple more times. Oh, I don't have the visor. Okay, there we go.
Starship signal detected.
Oh, there's my ship. Okay. So I'm not going to spoil anything about the plot of the game, except to say that It's cool and funky and trippy, and I love it. I haven't reached the end of it, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it. But the thing is, you start this game just out in the wilderness on this alien planet, and you know, as a character, as much as you know as a player. Like, what even is existence? Is basically where you are. So let me go ahead and recharge enough to... There we go. You can see down in the bottom left there, I have a health bar, and then I have a toxic protection bar, which changes based on the planet I'm on, what kind of protection I need. And my suit kind of protects me for a period of time. You can see that both bars are draining. I'm going to stop off here. Oh man, now let's not do that. We don't need the deuterium boost because we're almost to the ship. There we are. Okay, look at that. That's our ship. Now I'm playing this on basically medium quality settings. There is an ultra setting which I can play, but I can't record at the same time. It kind of slows things down a bit. So what you're seeing here, as far as the visuals, there is even better that you can see, and I encourage you to use the maximum settings that you can handle. It's really worth it. All right, here we go. What's happening here? Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 is empty. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. We don't know what this means. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. I guess that's us. Well, I do know that's us, but yeah, it's like, huh, what the heck is that about? All right. I guess we're an anomaly of some sort? Ooh, there's some stuff over here. Let's go take it. Got that. Let's go in here. Ooh, it's got rusted metal. We can destroy that, and then we can get in. There we go. Get some of that. Get some of that. Now, one of the great things about this game, we can't open up this container yet until we have an Atlas Pass, is that, like with X4, you don't have to follow the missions right after that. You can do whatever the heck you want and then come back, and it's so easy to move around various systems to get what you need, because the teleportation system is really like very forgiving. In a way, almost too forgiving, because then at that point it's like almost everything you do ends up being teleport after a while. But yeah, it's the way the game works. It's intended to be relatively chill if you're playing in normal mode. Alright, let's go board. Ooh, you are in bad shape. Why am I sitting in here and it's burning? Iteration, wow! That's a big, long iteration. Okay, we're online. Atlas connection. Intermittent. Oh no. Launch thrusters are offline. Pulse engine is offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Let's read the log. Unavailable log. Substituting data. Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Well, let's repair the ship's systems. Okay, we're initiating the repair protocols. Okay, pulse engine. Critically damaged. We need a hermetic seal and a metal plating. Alright, let's get out of here. And every time you exit your ship, or any ship that you're in, it saves the game. Okay, we need metal plating. So we need some more ferrite dust. Oh, but we're going to go over here and grab some of this oxygen first, because we use this for health. Now there is also a first-person view. I play on foot in third person, and I play the ship in first person typically, but you can do whatever you like. I mean, you can go either way. If I wanted to, I could do, let's see here, utility, camera view. Yeah, this is my first person view. It's pretty good. But I like third person for these guys. Okay, what do we got? Can I shoot you? That's carbon only. Well, I will need carbon eventually, so I might as well do that. Now, it's unidentified as a plant. The plant is unidentified. once I get the visor, I'll be able to identify them, and then the secondary resource that comes from it will be unlocked, and I'll be able to get those. Also, exploration is cool, and identifying new things is also very cool. So, we need to find... there we go, ferrite dust. $50, got it. Okay, so let's make a metal plating. We should do it here first. Okay, metal plating is done. Now we have to go back. I don't have to get in to do this, but I like to get in just so I can save the game. There we go. Okay. Oh, well, now we do need to board. Okay, let's look here. Functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize. We need a hermetic seal. Let's request some assistance. There's one nearby. We have to salvage a planetary chart from a distress beacon cache. Planetary charts are something that you can get from various places. There's a whole bunch of different, I don't want to say currencies, because that's kind of not really what they are, but as a good shorthand, you can call them currencies. There's a whole bunch of different ones that you get to be able to acquire different things in the game. Now, obviously, by currency, I don't mean microtransactions by any stretch. There's nothing like that in this game at all. It's just that there are different kinds of things that you build up amounts of in order to acquire things, not just money. All right, let's take the planetary chart. Got it. All right, now we plot the route.
Navigational data received.
So planetary charts are one of those things. If you use a planetary chart, it gives you a destination, a new thing that you haven't seen before. In this case, because it is part of the mission, the main mission, it's going to have that little icon there. It's a long run over there. It's a good thing I grabbed some of that sodium earlier. We're still going to need some dihydrogen crystals down the road, so let's grab it all now while we can. Probably going to need some more ferrite dust too. We always need all the things all the time. We use these to make Starship launch fuel, so it's always handy to have this when it's in your way. It's available. Okay, but now we got to run. We got to run. There's going to be a storm coming. Oh, come on, do this right. No. There we go. Let's run, 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 run. There's some more sodium. We're gonna frickin' need that. There's the storm. Let's grab this sodium. Not the mining beam. We need to recharge the life support. We need to recharge that. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness.
Toxic protection falling.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's get to safety. Keep butterfingering that little trick. All right, let's get in here.
Toxic protection stabilizing.
Ooh, hollow archive. Logs are corrupted. Oh, no one. Making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might give some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Let's recover the supplies. We've got the hermetic seal. Okay, whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now? Yeah, alright, we are safe. While we are in here. There's nothing else we can grab from here. Okay, so now we need to get back, but we don't want to do that just yet. Well, do we? Is the storm over? No, storm's not over! Let's get back inside. I'm gonna wait. You can see down there in the bottom left, there's that temperature gauge and everything. When it's flashing like that, yeah, it's toxic, it's bad time. But, I mean, we could maybe rush over here. Oh, the storm's going to clear. Let's look in this machinery here. Now, this game is multiplayer, so you can join with some friends, and everybody can be on the same planet or wherever. It's massively multiplayer in a way. Ooh, we've got an upgrade module. Okay, well, that's fine. We can look at that in a minute. There's a central hub where people go, and they can kind of hang out, and then they can do missions together. Personally, I'm much more into the solo stuff, but yeah. Okay, so we got a photon cannon module. This is a starship weapon upgrade. That was just, it's random from that machinery. We can't deal with this just yet. We can't put this in. It'll go in the starship, but we aren't anywhere near ready to do that yet. So let's use the analysis visor. Oh no, it requires installation. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put in analysis visor, and it needs nanotubes. Okay, now we need to gather some carbon. We know we can get carbon from here. Oh, we already have the carbon we need. Okay, well, let me just finish this off. Hey there, buddy. Oh, alright. Carbon nanotubes. Done. Now, open the visor. Put in the nanotubes. Ta-da! Now, the F key lets us do this, and it also lets us do this. Finally, we can now scan things. Say hi to these little guys. And that's material. Yeah. So that is a swanambium. Now, we can rename them if we want. We can name all of the various things that we discover. I only rename planets because otherwise it would be crazy making. And I don't even really rename them. I just tag them with the date that I found them. I can't do that on this system because this one has already been discovered by somebody. And now I'm just going off on doing all. Look at all this. Like we can do so much. This is like, for me, this is a large chunk of the game. It's just kind of learning everything about it. So now, one of the things that's cool about it is that if you have your scanner on it, you can see on the left-hand side some notes about the object. Primary element ferrite dust. This guy over here, it's a diet of pollen. Gender indeterminate. Gender asymptotic. Yeah. Alright, now we need to find the starship. Okay, it is over there. And we can... Oh, did not mean to do that. Whoa! Get rid of that. Now, what I wanted to do was... No, I guess I can't. Alright. I was going to try to, like, focus on that, but that's okay. Ooh. Oh, carbon. Carbon. A little cash. And now one of the things that you discover as you go through the game is that... Again, I'm not going to spoil everything, but the landscape is littered with this stuff. Little caches and leftovers and stuff that you find just randomly lying around and stuff that's buried and so on. And it's just, even apart from the storyline element of it, it's just cool to have stuff floating around that you can just go investigate. Anything here we haven't seen yet? No? Alright, so one thing we can do... Oh, hit the right one. We look at our discoveries. You can see we've discovered that. We've discovered all of these. We discovered 2 out of the 6 creatures that live here. And see, I can rename them if I want to. Flora, minerals, and so forth. I can't rename this place because Polycore discovered it 3 years ago. So I can't change the name, but that's okay. What we can do, though, is upload all of the ones we have discovered. And we see here we got some nanites. And nanites is one of the currencies. And if we go back here, you can see, if we back out... Nope. You can see these were all discovered by Polycore. So I have to get out of this system. Oh, but there's an unknown planet that he didn't see. Maybe it didn't exist back then. That we can go investigate and lay claim to. Not claim it, but just like say, hey, I'll plant my flag of discovery. This is actually fun for me because I literally have never, in all the time I've played, been to a system that someone else has been to first. Now, this was 3 years ago, but still, it's cool. Alright. Okay, so we get fungal mold out of the secondary on that one, but we don't really need that yet. Oh, I'm going to shoot you because if you explode next to me, you make me sick a little bit. Okay. There we go. Oh, and let's get this. Oh, no, weapon charge is depleted. Let's go recharge our beam. Some condensed carbon. Looks like we may have picked up... No, we have not. I thought we had picked up maybe one of those, like a geode or something. But let's drop the fungal mold. We don't need it. Well, you end up with an embarrassment of riches down the road, so... And your inventory is relatively limited, so you don't really need everything that you come across in the beginning. You definitely need the carbon, oxygen, sodium, and so on, but that's about it. Dihydrogen crystals, most definitely. We're going to use so much of this. Yeah, so there's 3 primary currencies, which is credits, nanites, and quicksilver. Quicksilver, I think, is mainly gained by doing expeditions and group things like that and stuff, and I don't really know what those are used for too much. I haven't really done much with them. Nanites are really useful. Credits are, of course, really useful. And then there's a whole bunch of other kinds of things like salvage data and construction loop data and stuff like that that lets you trade them for blueprints and other things. So it's always a good idea to just investigate the world around you. And we're back home. Here we go. Okay, so let's repair the pulse engine. Done. Okay, now... Oh, launch thruster is critically damaged. We need pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. Alright, but the other thing I want to do first is I want to install this photon cannon improver thingy. Actually, let me show you. So this right here is happening because of the mission, but photon cannon module. This is a starship weapon upgrade. I'm upgrading the photon cannon here. Again, this is nothing to do with what I've got going on right now. This is just here because that's the next slot that the mission is expecting you to use. But I can still use this here, and you need it to connect physically to the thing you are upgrading it to. So now you can see here this blue outline. That means it is active and working. I can move it if I need to, if I mess up or kind of rearrange things. You used to not be able to do that, which sucked, but now you can. So we'll have an improved photon cannon when we get out into space. Alright, we need to get some dihydrogen jelly. We need to open the inventory and craft dihydrogen jelly, which requires dihydrogen, which we have a lot of. Excellent. Grease the launch thruster. Done. Now, we need some pure ferrite. But in order to do that, we need to make a portable refiner. So first we need to get a little bit of ferrite dust. Oh, there's a cave in there that I'm almost tempted to go into, but not right now. Let's get some more ferrite dust. That should do it. Alright. Let's craft some metal plating like it asks for. And now we need to deploy the portable refiner. Okay. Access the build menu. Portable refiner. So it just requires metal plating and oxygen, which we had enough of. And boom, there it is. That's our portable refiner. Now, we can go into it, fuel it with carbon or condensed carbon. And then we're going to gather, we need to gather some ferrite, some regular ferrite, which we can get from up there again. We need to get a total of 50. And you can see down there, I'm zipping through this, of course, but if you're playing the game for the first time, the instructions are so ridiculously clear that you really aren't going to get lost. You don't have to, like, watch a video to understand what's going on. Like, it is, this game is designed for the casual player in a way that I have not seen many games designed, like, of this complexity. But also, a hardcore player can play this pretty comfortably too. But it's just, it really, it knows how to teach you how to play. So let's go ahead and put some ferrite dust in there. And hold down E to make some pure ferrite. We don't need so much. We only need 50, but we're going to just let it run through the whole thing. Now, I can back out of here while it does a little cycling. Boop, 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 boop. Done. All right, let's go back in. Grab the pure ferrite. Done. Now we can repair the launch thrusters. Oh, I don't need to go in there. Repaired! Yay! Okay, let's pick up the portable refiner and return to the ship. So now the portable refiner is sitting here in our exosuit, in our cargo. So here we go. Now it's going to... Oh god, there's another one of those creatures. All right, let's go to take off. Yay! We made it. All right. Now we're going to the stars. Now I can, if I want to, go to this view, which maybe I will for this playthrough, because this is also fun. This looks pretty cool. Now, this is the super fast way. There's of control. There are better control options, not better, but different control options. Locked normal, tethered normal. If we do tethered normal, then I can do this, and then a little bit slower. In combat, this is not the way to go, but if I'm just kind of grooving, it's a little bit easier than having direct control. Yay! Here we go. Okay. You know what, though? I think I'm probably actually just going to stick to the inside. Just because I like the cockpit, I like the way it looks, and now since I'm doing that, I don't really think I want tethered for this. I think I really do want locked normal, just because inside the cockpit it's a little bit more sensible that way, I think. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, boost left shift, and you can see over in the lower right corner, it's like telling you how to do absolutely everything. Okay, pulse engine. Yay! Orbital flight achieved. Let's back out. Hey, okay. Oh boy. Oh no, incoming message. X. Please identify yourself. I'm gonna identify myself. You are not alone. Follow the something. Planetary coordinates. Input the coordinate data. Oh, okay.
Navigational
So,
data received.
our HUD tells us it's over this way somewhere, but there we go. Linto Dud, discovered by Polycore. That one's discovered already. This one's discovered. Is there one that has not been discovered? There is one somewhere out here. I don't know where it is, though. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe we won't. Oh, it might be that one right down there. Let's go there first. Yay! I can discover this one. Now, if we hit C to scan, it'll tell us a little bit about it. It's got selenium, copper, phosphorus, and salt. It's an incandescent planet, and it's going to take us about 1 minute and 20 seconds to get there. And it says it's unmapped, which means no one has landed and claimed it as a discovery. So it'll be exciting to get our first discovery. Oh, but we're going to run out of fuel. You can see the pulse engine active right down the middle there. It says 37% drops down. Now, it's pretty easy to get more. You just need to get tritium, which you can shoot out of these asteroids that we're flying through. Let's actually do that before we... There we go. So we'll shoot that. You'll get tritium. You get other kinds of materials as well. Silver, gold, and so on. These asteroids didn't used to explode like that. They used to be a little bit less pizzazzy, but now they fucking... Man, they just go completely... Boom! It's like they're filled with TNT. I love it. Oh, we got a tritium hypercluster. If you analyze that, you can see it gives you a whole chunk of tritium. Now, the tritium is used to recharge the pulse engine. There we go. Now, where the heck were we going? I have lost the thread. We were heading somewhere, weren't we? Where's that planet? There, is that it? Is this the one? Whoa, whoa. No, that was where I was. It's not that one. Oh, dang it. Oh, there it is. Is that the one? Yes. No. Okay, this is a little too janky for me for the movement. I'm going to switch it back to tethered normal. There we go. Yeah, this feels better. I think that's it. Now, if you're playing with a controller, I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. If you're playing with a controller, you can switch to inverted when you're in space so that it kind of works like a flight stick. I have played this game with a controller. It's a lot easier to play with mouse and keyboard on a PC, I find, just because my brain is designed that way. I'm much, much older of a human being than the modern, like, Call of Duty style gameplay, and so I'm not... I didn't grow up with controllers, with game controllers the way that younger people did. And so my habits are really not built for that. So I prefer keyboard and mouse for games like this, or of course my throttle and stick. I have used controllers for first-person shooters and space games before. I just not as comfortable with it. All right, here we are. We're coming now onto this planet that no one's ever been to. I totally can't decide if I want to do this third-person view or first-person view. This is actually kind of epic, though, so maybe we'll stick with this for a little while. Okay, there ain't nowhere we can land over here. Let's find somewhere we can land. If I land anywhere around here, I'm gonna stub my toe on something. Oh, can I land on this? That would be cool. Too high. Too high still. Too high, too high. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at all this. So we're first contact of Tarut 77Y3. So let's go. First thing we want to do is we want to discover it. So I'm going to rename this to the current day, which is 2022, 05 for May, 09. Now, I live in the U.S. I am an American, and so I'm used to not writing things that way. I would normally do like 05, 09, 22. But doing it this way, of course, is a lot more easy to catalog. It's a lot easier to catalog it, chronologically. So, boom, that's the new name, discovered by me. We haven't discovered anything else here, though. Let's discover a couple of things. Ooh, there's a critter. Nice. Anything else I want to try to get? No, I've seen that. Oh, there's another thing. Gentlalium and a Cornifica. Oh, they don't like each other. Anything else? No, pulpy roots. There's a cooking mechanic in this game, and that requires some kinds of things like that. These various different food ingredients. I've never done any of the cooking stuff, but maybe we'll get to it this game's playthrough. Yeah, that'll be fun. Again, this whole game is super chill for the most part. I mean, you can get into combat if you want, but this is just going to be a chill run. Look at you, big old warthog dude. Okay. And this first episode is running a little bit longer than usual. Oh, we're going to need some launch thruster fuel at some point, but we'll worry about that when we land at the place that we need to be. But yeah, we're going to land, and once we get there, we'll go ahead and end the episode. Recharge. There we go. Whee! I can kind of roll a little bit, but the pulse engine doesn't let you turn. You can just kind of do this. There's a very 1950s science fiction cover vibe to this game, which I think is a really cool aesthetic. It's not intended to be realistic or physics accurate in any way. It's meant to be classical, old school sci-fi exploration stuff. So it's space opera through and through. That's why the planets are so weirdly close together. That's why the background of the space is not black. That's why the ship looks like it could... I mean, well, I guess it does fly in the atmosphere, but like they all kind of look, it's basically 50s sci-fi style, which is freaking fantastic. It's like the covers of old analog magazines, or what are the other ones? Asimov, which I guess is more recent, but kind of fits the same mold of covers and so forth. All right. Let's go land. And it says it's approximately here. And there we are. What a gorgeous, gorgeous planet this is. It's also really hot. You can see on the left-hand side there. Let's refill our mining beam. Let's refill our life support. Get back in the ship just for a second. And then exit. And that's going to be it. When we come back, we will continue to find our way through the universe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.